Hello there everyone, this is Hugo Stiglitz. Welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 6 with Korea. Okay, so we have, last episode we were able to defeat, or not really defeat the French, but stop their invasion. We've settled some more cities and we have quite a few more to settle. And we have a lot going on and we're starting to get to the point where we need to pass and pull ahead of every empire. And we're going for science obviously. Now the Mali are the only civ that are ahead of us, and they are way ahead of us. Which is rare for them to have such a strong science game, in my opinion. However, they have obviously some good campuses with some good yields and stuff. Not to mention it's DD, so their yields are doubled, right? So if they were playing without their bonuses, they'd only have what, 82.5 science. So if they are a problem, we'll have to deal with them in the future. We'll definitely want to get spies and stuff like that. Ganju is not growing, but that's probably just because it's full of housing. The housing's full up, I mean. So we actually don't really mind if we move this settler or this guy out if it loses population, but we still don't want to lose population. We need lots of builders, so we're focusing on that. Let's see where our cards are. Yeah, newly trained builders get the extra builds. So we really want to try and get builders out. We're building them in 2 spots, it looks like. Plus, all new cities are going to get the builder, right? And getting those 5 build charges is huge compared to the 3. He was ravaged by a natural disaster. I'm going to vote... I'll vote for it. I don't think we'll end up helping him, though. It is... both are passed. Oh, and I'm the only one that voted for it. That is hilarious. So if we give them just a tiny bit of gold, we will win first place. That is hilarious. We're going to do that right now, just so we don't forget. We're going to make a deal. We're going to bring it down to 1. Give the gift. That should give us 2 diplomatic victory points, I think. Let's see. And 100 diplomatic favor, so 150 diplomatic favor. That's beautiful. For basically nothing. So we've completed the granary. Unfortunately, we can't build the dam, and I think it's because we needed to build the dam here. And I didn't think about that, obviously, when I settled, so... should have thought of that. So instead, we're going to continue to build the Siwan. The alternative is to get something like the monument or watermill up. I think with the cities, the production's so bad, I'd rather put the production straight into districts, and we can buy the rest and get builders over here to make improvements as well. Okay, we have a builder here. We could do a chop if we wanted to completely hurry this, for example, because this will give us +2 production. However, harvesting will give us 86, and it looks like that would cause us to finish it in maybe a turn, and then maybe we'd have a spot to put a district here. It's debatable if that is worth it. The mausoleum won't give us just really production. So again, yeah, it's debatable if we really want to do that. We could instead, if we chopped though, we could remove this and have the capital build an industrial zone here. And the reason for that is it's not going to have the yields as this, and it's maybe not quite as effective since this factory here will, give a lot of bonuses, but it would just, increase the production of our capital, which is pretty poor. So I'm tempted to do that. The other alternative is obviously we really want to get the shipyard. We really, really want to build that shipyard. And so I think I'm going to do the chop. We can always also put growth here. And I'm gonna keep this pin for now. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep it as the industrial zone, and I'm gonna put a pin here as the entertainment complex. I think that might change, but I am gonna do this chop so we can get this done, and then start working on the shipyard. We're gonna found the city here. We lose the rainforest, but it's not. It's fine. We're also going to harvest this rice and marsh to grow this city really quickly. And there's no really hills right next to it, so we're going to start to work on a harbor and get this +4 adjacency here. And then, yeah, we'll continue to explore. Sparta. Okay, then we'll go next turn.
A vast
war in the
tomb
Netherlands. Beautiful.
lies
So we get
over
that
me
wonder.
in Halikarnat.
which really improves these yields. I mean, look at that. Wow, science, culture, faith. I mean, that's just beautiful. And it also means we want to make sure we have every coastal tile that could be in the capital, right? We might even want to buy some of these tiles. And then these tiles out here. Anything that can be, we want in the capital, so. We also get a great person, a great scientist. Instantly builds a university and library. That is really, really good. It's tempting to put it in the capital because we would get the university, which we can complete in 13 turns. I think I'm going to build the university and then save up money to purchase the shipyard, maybe? Yeah, I think that is worth it. And if we do that, we can use this great scientist in a city like Jeonju, which is reason to build builders, and can get significant science, other buildings completed, right? Let's do that. And we're gonna remember to save up the gold though. And in the meantime, the housing, there's still plenty of housing, so I'm not gonna worry about using a build charge on a farm. Instead, I'm gonna improve the incense so that we can use it to sell it. And I'm going to send this great scientist to, I think Jeonju is the right place. It has still getting good growth. So we'll be able to take advantage of those buildings a little faster. Let's demolish the marsh first. That grows this population quite quickly. So unfortunately we can't continue to cross the world here, it looks like. We're hitting a dead end. But we can come back up to the north and see what's here near Poland. I'd like to be friends with a lot of these civs. We don't have a ton to trade though, so we really want to get more traders out, and those harbors will help. Let's improve the incense. That should give us some extra incense though. We could trade maybe for truffles and some gold. Beautiful. Okay, so they've this city has completed the harbor. I think I'm going to put production towards the aqueduct to finish it. Yeah, some builders here would really help this city too. Its production is pretty terrible. But I'm not really, yeah, I can't really improve it too much. Having completed the C1, I think we will, rather than get the shipyard first, we're going to go ahead and get the library in. And then we'll immediately complete these. It's going to jump our science up quite a bit. Let's also harvest this resource, and I think, and the reason for that is that we have plenty of food here. We'll get naturally, not to mention the coast, so I'd rather just get the population high in this city. Now we do need more housing, and so it might be worth, we'll see how fast the city can grow, because it'd be nice to maybe put some fish to improve the fish, to improve the housing situation, or just building a farm there. I want to make sure, I might come see the other part of this island first to see, you know, what else we can colonize. And that's kind of why I like this continent islands. It's fun to have like a colonizing part of the game.
Have had a bargain unless they have
Theater Square. Let's take a look at our policy cards. So we're getting 100% towards campuses. That is vital for where we are right now. This doesn't really matter to us. This would be okay, but not really that beneficial. We're not getting wonders obviously right now. I think the builders is still the right. I think we still have the right economic policy cards, and then this could change possibly. From each envoy, extra gold, not terrible. But I don't see a reason to change them yet. Envoys wise, we're never gonna get Mitla, but that's where we want to put all our envoys in, so we can get the +2 science at university buildings. We really want to start kind of racing towards the Enlightenment, although getting a Merchant Republic would also be nice. First, to get the extra 10% gold in all cities with a governor. This would also be nice, the Trade Confederation. Let's take this governor and let's improve. Let's see. We could also get Liang. and put her in Jeonju, and that builder would have extra charges. Double adjacency bonuses for commercial hubs and harbors. Where do we have her in here? Just, I don't know. I guess we did that so we could grow the let's reassign her to Pyongyang to grow this faster. And then I think getting Liang is the right idea for now. Extra culture is not a terrible idea. We have really, really low culture. We don't really care about curator. We do definitely want to get to space initiative though. But we don't need it yet. 20 growth in the city. Your trade routes ending here provide. That's actually isn't a bad idea to go take this as well, so that we can grow the city a little easier. But to do so, we still need more housing regardless. Which we'll send one of these builders down. I think first I'm going to take Liang, and I'm going to put her in Jeonju. And then here, this will grow in 7 turns. I don't want to spend 120 gold because I'm saving up. So I think I will build. I'm tempted to build a farm. I'm also tempted to wait, or actually send the builder up to improve these fish and make some improvements here in Diego first. Yeah, I think I will do that, rather than to build a farm where I'm going to probably put a district regardless. We're going to have a lot of harbors for wealth. I'm going to keep sending envoys here because I want to get to 6. It's probably the most important thing that we can have. That improves, that gives us some production and food and gold in the city. And some housing too. Let's get a mine here. So that we can get the +1 science next to the campus. Okay, so we have this trader complete. Now we could trade back to get growth here in the city, which isn't a terrible idea. The alternative, though, is to get Gyeongju growing a bit, which I think is a good idea, or to get Gwangju versus Gwangju. That's funny. Both of these cities I really need to have some growth, so I think I'm going to send it here first. This city being completed, still has housing space. I think it's time to get to work on the workshop or the university. And I think the university is a bit more important first. Actually, with industrialization getting completed, we really want to get that factory. I take it back. We're going to go workshop first so we can get the factory in. And I think it's a good idea to get some other improvements here in this city, kind of before anything else. We have, a mine that needs to be done, some chopping. Let's actually chop here and then build a mine on it. Let's swap so we can get some extra resources for Gwangju, for the settler. And then we're going to switch it back. And then we'll put a mine here. And that also gives us a settler early. And because of that cultural lines, again, we can settle here, but it's just, there's no point. And now, let's see where we want to send this next settler. We could come down here. We could move a little further in the north. Now, there's less competition here in the north. That also might mean we want to settle this sooner. I think this spot actually might be the best next spot. It's a really good island where we can get a campus up really quickly. Okay, this is completed the trader, like we said. Let's we have some options. We could get a builder. We get those 2 extra build charges, and there's a lot of improvements that need to be made here. The alternative is to spend a lot of. Let's get the monument actually. It'll keep growing the city quickly too, and we need some more culture. And then maybe we'll get getting something else. Okay, so that would be a nice thing to claim too. That tribal village. Yeah, this is definitely all tundra. There is niter though that would be beneficial. I could see the benefit of putting 1 city here, maybe, but probably wouldn't do it until we get kind of settled everywhere else. So they want open borders for our tobacco. I would rather have open borders with gold first, and then maybe include this. And yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Because that'll give us some more amenities, and we can get open orders for them, and it should improve our relationship. Yeah, this city's going to be a little tough without that dam that I was hoping to put there. Okay, now we get that mine. It's also not a bad idea to chop. Is one of these on hills? No. Or I guess just lumber mills then for now. So I want to focus on growth here, but we get growth, I think. Granada, yeah. So we definitely want to get, I mean, I like gold too, right? So this is going to be 2 food. This is probably the best place we could go. The 11 gold's nice, and the culture, wow, and science. But let's double the food. Plus it improves kind of our relationship with them. I think I'm going to start with that. And that'll grow that city in 4 turns. Beautiful. Make sure no one's approaching any kind of victory. I do like to check this every once in a while because I've lost a sneaky religion victory in this style of a game before to the AI, and it always pisses me off. Okay, let's improve the tobacco here as well and see if we can trade it off for more amenities. They have plenty of tobacco, so not there. They do have gypsum and sugar, which we don't have. Let's see if we can get some of those. Alright, we can. Beautiful. They're about to give us a ton of stuff. That's going to really improve our amenities. Let's get the mine here, which gives us some more science. And these need to be chops. And I'll probably use it to chop out a builder as well to continue to do chops and improvements here. Our science catch up, but man, the Mali are taking off with science. Absolutely taking off, and it's probably because they have such high populations. Maybe they probably already have what is it? The Enlightenment.
The key words of
Alright, so now we have coal, we get +1 for mines. That is really, really important. Oh, there's the aqueduct's not even completed here, huh? We're going to complete that industrial workshop, though. Lot to get in this city. With the completion of this builder, it has 6 build charges. We have a lot to do. We have lots of chops and improvements, and I'm going to focus on this kind of core part of the empire and get it to where it needs to be. Of the empire. So, first up, I think I'm going to if I was to swap this is going to hurt the city's production, obviously, but at the same time, it doesn't change that much. So I'd like to do a chop for Guangzhou and then build the mine there. Kind of needs to happen so we get the plus science next to that campus. Get coal, which is already have a mine on it. Beautiful. So now we're getting coal per turn. We have 600 gold. We only need a little bit more to buy the shipyard, which we want to do 1160. Now, where do we want to go? We're tied for the front. We could get something like canals. Go towards flight, radio, that kind of thing. We really want to obviously get research labs, but that's not a huge thing pressing matter yet, so I think it's beneficial to kind of focus on some defensive stuff first. And also we would like Oxford University. So we got to get stirrups first. We could do something like a farm triangle right here. Would not be a bad idea. Obviously we want to camp here. Maybe even a farm triangle right here. That in mind, we'd probably want to chop and then maybe improve that. Chopping as much as we can in the city while we have him in there is a good idea. We don't really have a reason to sell coal, but it will improve. And we're going to get the coal again next turn, and we're not using it, so I'm fine to sell that away right now.
Few inventions have been
to improve our relationship with them. Let's see if we can actually declare some friendships, maybe. Yeah, we don't really have much to give them, do we? Probably could have managed this AI situation a little better than we have. Um, any trade routes between our nations? They don't want trade routes. No, we don't have trade routes. Okay, so if we get a trade route to the Netherlands, we'll be able to basically become friends immediately. I think we need to go for banking. Yeah, to get up to scientific theory. Let's do a chop here. Almost completes that settler. Very nice. Keep getting that builder that direction. We're going to do a chop, which will finish the monument. And get a builder out quite quickly.
Being a mercenary, though, hey.
I don't think we have really any things to trade out here yet. We still want all those policy cards. Exploration, though, is what we want to get next to improve our government tier. We've completed the library here in Sanju. Getting the harbor, shipyard would be really nice. Getting the university would also be really nice. I'm going to go for the shipyard first here, because the production's hurting. Another one here, getting closer to that 6 envoys there. Let's improve. I could harvest this, and that would get a lot of food done in Gongju immediately, but there's no housing to really take advantage of it, so I think I need to do that first. And then we need to get another builder down this direction. Yeah, I'd like to see what was right there. Okay, so beautiful. There's 2 cacao. Cacao is the Portuguese version. I guess if you're learning, I do speak Portuguese, which is pretty dope. And I kind of wish the Portuguese from the game. That's also like why I like Brazil, because I've lived there for a couple of years, which was a ton of fun. So this city needs some growth. I think a farm triangle here would be very beneficial. If we did like a lumber mill here, and we did farms here, would be really, really nice. With that in mind, we've completed the workshop. I think getting the aqueduct finished, that'll give us production here, and then we'll do the next thing. With that in mind, we're going to chop, build a mine, probably build a lumber mill, and then we're going to do a farm triangle here. I think is what we want to do. Let's quickly just heal up this unit, get him to full health, and then, yeah, okay, and beautiful, there's coal right there. That's really nice, because we'll have a mine. It'll be a nice mine. Trade with the Netherlands. Nothing interesting to say. Come on, man. Okay. So our alliances have ended. We need to renew them. We also can get multiple friendships here. So we had a cultural alliance with them. We want to declare friendship. Let's get a religious alliance, because we'll actually trade with her. Oh, why did I say religious? I meant scientific. That was dumb. Okay, let's declare friendship with England, and then let's get the economic. I really like the economic. I didn't want a religious. That was dumb of me. I wanted the scientific. I was thinking scientific, and I said religious, clicked religious like a moron, so no big deal. Let's get the free production here to complete the aqueduct. And then let's start working on the factory. We're going to put the commercial hub, we are putting it right here. Yeah, there's a lot to improve in this city. I'm tempted to complete the university first, because it gives us a lot of yields. Okay, so we completed the builder here. We want to do a chop, a mine, a chop, a mine. We have lots of chopping to do, but we also have... I'm tempted to move our other governor there, but I also don't see a huge reason to yet. We also really want to improve this fish. It's not a bad idea to spend a little bit of gold to get some more production tiles here, but we just have too much other stuff to do first. And actually getting another builder chopped out is not a bad idea to do with the improvements down here. So I'm going to do some chops here. Okay, so this trader is completed. Which is interesting. Let's see where else we can go. We could get, obviously, the big culture bonuses, gold. If we trade with Bordeaux, yeah, we get faith. It's stupid. I'm going to go to Nani. Give us some big benefits. We also completed this settler here. Let's get the settler, I think, right here would be really good. kind of have this whole ocean area claimed. But actually right here might be even better though, because we are next to the 2 cacaos first. And right here is nice. Let's go there. Oh yeah, embassy, very welcome. We're allies with our neighbors, that's a really good thing.
That's your.
Great Zimbabwe. Okay, let's get scientific theory. Food from plantations. We could also get the Oxford University. We've completed the university, finally in our capital. Our science should be shooting up. But the Mali's at 229. How are they doing it, man? We are just behind. They are getting so much science. It is ridiculous how much science they are getting. 229 right now. I mean, we should be passing them soon, but ridiculous. Okay, so now we definitely need that shipyard, which we should have enough next turn to buy it. So in the meantime, let's start producing. Industrial zone is tempting, but we are going to get a lot of production here. I think getting the entertainment center is also a good bet. Getting the monument. I'm going to get the monument right now because we should get it. It's a good return on investment. Lots of production now. With the 4, we could do the chops and farm here almost. But I think I'm going to improve this to the lumber mill first. Let's do a chop here. Complete this builder. He's got 4. Not enough to do everything yet. But first I'm going to send this builder down to improve this fish. Having completed that builder, let's start working on the university. And then let's bring this guy back to explore the north. Let's settle this city. 2 turns left. We're going to be in another normal age, unfortunately. Let's get the C1 going. And then we'll improve the coal there. Before we forget, we are going to purchase a shipyard in the capital that really gives us such good yields here. And then let's build the mine. And then we'll go do a shop there. Let's build the mine here. These improvements are really going to help. We just need even more. This city's really hurting. It needs so much stuff, but we have to kind of focus on the core part of our empire first. And getting those 2 extra build charges per builder really helping us right now. Really, really helping us. Okay, so normal age, not the end of the world. We're not going to discover a new continent. Okay, this is probably the best route we could go. Heartbeat of Steam. 1 air score for every building we construct that's industrial zone or later. Now we need to decide kind of what else we can build in our capital here. 2 caravels. We're not going to get a second caravel when it completes next turn. We could get something like the entertainment complex, like I pointed out, or the industrial zone instead. The production has improved a lot, though. I also think where we're going to want to put, like, we're probably going to have Guangzhou end up being where we move Pingala, because we'll probably put something like the rocket, the spaceport, like right there or something. With that in mind, we really need to grow this city next, so we're probably going to put our traders in here to grow it to a higher population. Or just, we want the farms, so there's 2. Let's get the entertainment complex up. This builder, I think chopping the stone here and then building the mine is what we want to do. To improve the fish, that improves the housing significantly. Well, somewhat significantly. Ooh, they have a settler. It's almost worth a war to claim that free settler. Looks like they're going towards the south here. I might change the settler to come here instead, simply so we don't lose this area. And then this builder, yeah, I think we are going to build the farm here just to get more housing in this city. Could also spend some gold to kind of get some better tiles, is not a bad idea. That'll improve production too. See, I mean, that reduced the time to complete that.
Today we stop exploring.
Harbor so quickly. Okay, we're gonna take Merchant Republic. Now we have some other fun choices to make. 2 scientist points per turn, not a bad idea. +1 culture and science from international trade routes, that would give us +3 of each. Not a bad idea either. Plus 50% faster growth and 3 loyalty per cities on not on your original capital's continent. Now that is tempting because that is all of our... Right? Oh no. Hold on. Is this part of Oceania? This is Oceania? Dang it. So like these cities would grow quickly and... wow, I can't believe this is... I didn't realize this was Oceania. That sucks. Can't do anything about it though, so that doesn't really help us as much as I was hoping it would. Naval units. This is tempting. This is what we want though. Encampments at harbor districts, because we're building harbor districts and buildings in there in certain places. Then we kind of decide if we want to go a little bit more science or science, great scientist points. I think we're going to take the great scientist points. That's going to give us even more points in the capital, for example. Open the civics tree. We need to get straight to the Enlightenment, so I'm just going to click on that and go for it. We're going to do a chop here, and then build a mine. There's a few different things we could do here. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to beat this guy there, hopefully. The best place for the campus is probably going to be like actually right there, right here maybe. Or right there actually is probably the best place for the campus for this city, so I'm going to make a pin for that. The C1, I mean, not a campus technically. I'm also going to spend the gold to get this amber. That's what I'm going to improve. Oh yeah, there's a geothermal fissure. Nice. Oh, good for them. Okay, we're still allies with them. No reason to fret. We have 3 builds here. Let's start with getting the farm. And then we're going to do a chop in one of these and farms. So I'm going to make sure I had everything. We could also harvest that marsh to get more growth in there. Having completed the C1, I think we go straight for the library here. And then maybe we'll probably buy the granary and monument. Let's get the mine up here. Continue moving. Okay, so I'm not sure if we can... I'm gonna move here, hope as if I could maybe block them. Okay, and then we wanted to buy this real fast, but we don't have the money, so we're gonna say next turn. Say next turn. Barbarian Caravel, just avoid that for now. Never mind, we are going to fight it. Okay, we've completed the university. Beautiful. Let's get the factory up. Let's get this chopped. We're going to put farms here. Beautiful. We've completed another builder. Let's get him to build farms and stuff here just to improve the housing so this can grow a little faster. Just really quickly. I'd have to build another one there at the aqueduct, where the aqueduct's going to go. Oh boy, I don't know if I'm going to beat him there, unfortunately. Beautiful, now we have that campus up. We're probably going to do the same type of thing. We need to get a granary up, so let's actually build in this city. Great Merchant Adam
If facts
Smith.
don't
Nice.
fit
What a
the theory,
baller.
change the facts.
Okay, so we now could get Oxford University somewhere, which would have to take place right there. It would take 44 turns, 20% science in this city. Yeah, we're definitely going to build that next turn. Alternative is to build it in like this city. It'll take 32 turns. But there's other stuff we need to get there first. We'll start it next turn. Let's get printing up. Let's build the farm. Very nice. Get the mine going. I'm hoping he's not wanting to build right there, that he wants to move further. But I can't really do much with this builder. Nothing effective, so now I'm going to bring him up to do that chop. Oops, didn't mean to go to you, but let's see what you have. Nothing phenomenal that we want. Politely refuse, huh? Okay. At least they were polite about it. Cool. Now she's friendlier. Now she'll accept friendship, I think. Oh, no. But she'll accept the delegation. Good. That's improved. We might be able to declare friendship probably next turn. Went around the world. There's the era score. The capital having completed the amenities. Let's get the Oxford University going. We're going to build a farm here. I think that should improve the housing to 9. We'll want to replace it though with a an aqueduct. Actually, it might even be worth getting the aqueduct really fast. And the problem is I really need these builders too. Yeah, how's it get to 9 now? Okay. Probably gonna improve this mine and then come do this chop. Turn that into a farm or triangle. Okay, they did move. Beautiful. So we are gonna build where we want. So we have to put the campus on one of these. I think it doesn't really matter which one. I think we could also put a canal here. It'd be really cool. With that in mind, we might do something like the campus here, then a mine. And then we would do something like a the industrial zone here maybe, and have lumber mills in both of those. Where's the lumber mill? Right there. That'd be pretty cool. With that in mind, let's... there we go. And then let's build the C1 first. Okay. Let's get this builder... Got 2 builds left. Let's come out here where we're going to probably get some fish. We also have the gold we need to buy... Is it this city? No, it was Jinju. I'm going to buy the granary to grow a little faster. The Mali have completed mobilization, and they do have some troops.
Might not be mightier than the sword.
Okay, flight is not a bad idea. With aerodomes, I mean, we can defend from anything, essentially. Though getting steel would be really nice. Getting hydroelectric dams would be good. I'm going to go towards gunpowder first, though. We also get our Hwacha. which we could use if we wanted to do any type of aggression against someone. For example, we can be friends with Poland now. Let's make a military alliance.
Every man should make his
So the trick
son
here, right,
use
is
a
we're
useful
getting
trade or
science
profession.
as much as we can.
that
Every
in these
city's
days
getting
of changing
our
fortunes-
campus districts. This is tempting, this is tempting. We can combine them later, though, and we still kind of need these in there. I'm tempted to get industrialist, since right now he's kind of in Gwangju, and it would be kind of powerful for the whole empire. Which means we need to get surplus logistics first. Which is completely fine, because it'll grow. And we're gonna, oh, I guess he's in here. We're gonna move him there eventually. Okay. Still exploring, almost done with another settler. Almost done with this C1 finally. I'm trying to think if we could boost this somehow. Need some more traders maybe. It might also be a good idea to use some gold to get like the lighthouse, for example, and get some, and then get traders done. You'd have to improve the fish, which costs gold. The alternative is to bring this guy back and do some other improvements that are much needed here, like these crabs. So I'm going to do that first. Ooh, denounces me. I'm not trading with them. That is true. We are not.
Man is a military animal.
I'll grab castles really fast. Completed the university. Beautiful. So now we kind of want to decide. I think we definitely want to get a harbor here. And I think we'll take this +3. Continue to explore. A lot of beautiful stuff over there. Let's get the mine. Go over there and get that shop. That factory's going to really improve everything here. Production's going to shoot up, I think.
Rocks in my path?
Well, maybe it shows it next turn, but we should be getting production, for example. 20 from Merc 12, 1.5 from amenities, 3 from the factory now, yeah. Okay, so now we can get that coal power plant. And then it also isn't not a bad idea to get the rural valley here. I think the power plant is going to get +6 production. We're going to grab that first, and then we'll grab the rural valley. I'm kind of jumping up to get something like steel and then refining for oil, but we also really want chemistry. So we need sanitation first, and then we would need to get up towards replacement parts. Okay, having completed that settler, now we can get something like the intelligence agency. It's not a bad idea to take a break and do that. It's also not a bad idea to grab this library, for example. So, the growth has stopped again because of housing constraints in this city. An aqueduct, and the mines are too beneficial. So I don't want to do that. We could get the water mill. This city needs to be kind of focused on for a little bit, or at least eventually. With that settler, though, I'm not sure where they're going to settle with that settler. I'm content to kind of not have to settle this. Like, it's not a big deal. This is more valuable. I'm debating if we want to take a break from the settlers really fast. And think we do. We're going to get a city here. We could also just do one city in this island instead of the two. And it would reach most everything we want. It's also like no hills, so we can't really put a campus here, right? Yeah. So instead, I think this settler, we were sending them here, but actually here might be a little better simply because we're going to have hills. And then I'm going to take a break from these settlers. I really need to grow the city, but I need other... I'm going to reassign him to Gwangju first to help that grow a little faster, get the production bonuses, and I'd like to get builders, I'd like to get library, but first I'm going to get the intelligence agency. And the reason for that is so we can get the spy going. The spy game. Okay, that gives us that fish. Send him up there now. We have lots of gold that we could use to get a few simple things that are... Actually, let's see if I can get a lighthouse in that city. Let's continue to explore down this coast. Obviously, we're going to refuse demands because that's silly. Okay, having completed the C1, lots to do in this city as well. 7 out of 7 population. We could get the aqueduct to improve their population by 2. It's not a bad idea. Lots of improvements to make. I think I'm going to get just start building the library, though. Right now it's kind of a sleeper city until we kind of get this all where we need it to be. 2 builds. Yeah, get him that direction. Completed the granary. Let's get the library here as well. Let's do a chop here. Probably should have done this a while ago because we got +1 science. Oh, never mind. Netherlands are all the way across this continent. Very cool, very cool. Cool. Okay, let's see. Spies executing chosen operation function 2 levels higher. I'm going to say fabricate scandal because I hate when they get rid of my governor. They pretty much always choose city center. Yeah, so we got that. Okay, disrupt rocketry, that's fine, because no one's doing that anyways. This, I think, is what we want now. We want that +2 food and production for our trade routes to allies. This is tempting, but we're not going to be building spies quite yet. I think that is good. Yeah. Let's do a chop. Could have waited 3 turns, I guess, and got a bigger chop. But we're going to build a farm there now. And then we can also harvest this marsh to grow that city even more. Let's get the mine. With the 1 build left here, let's send him this builder. Where could we go? Right there, that amber needs to be improved. City-state here. Improve the crabs. Let's improve the crabs there as well. Okay, Egypt announced me, so we're finding some enemies, it looks like. If we have to watch out for war at all, it'll be... Oh, Leeds is a free city. One that England lost, not a city-state. There's London, beautiful. They are on our continent, it goes out quite a ways. Completed the builder. I'm gonna actually buy... Let's see, let's buy this lighthouse, because it will take forever to build it in that city. And let's build a... So do what we... spies aren't a bad idea to get. I kind of really want this trader, so we're going to do that first. Take a break from the builders for a second. And with this builder, we're gonna go getting maybe a chop here and some farms is good. Lots to improve this direction as well. So we're gonna send this builder south. We're gonna build the farm here. We get our farm circle, and we're gonna harvest this marsh in 2 turns. Improve the crabs. Refuse demand. Because are you kidding me? Beautiful. We got the coal power plant up. Let's get... There's so much to do in the city and so much we can build and it's so fun. Let's get the Ruhr Valley up though. It's just that vital. A great scientist for each natural wonder. Yeah, we'll take that. Here, that's actually a really good place to send it. I don't know of anywhere else that would be good. Okay, right there would be good. You get a +3 or +4, so 2,000. We do have open borders with them, so let's actually send him here. Activate it right there to get the full effect. Having completed the aqueduct, hurting for growth in this city. Growth and production. And it's getting some growth now. I think I'm going to save up and buy a shipyard here, and in the meantime I'm going to build the C1. Improve the trade route capacity, but we're building the trader really fast over here. We've completed the shipyard, that really is going to boost this. Let's build the university now. And here, let's definitely get a lighthouse now that the harbor's completed. Met Armga. Go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Dang it. I want to double make sure we were going to get first here. And we are, with 1 point. With 1 point. You were no rewards. Now it says 0. That's weird. Okay, well. That's annoying, but... Wait a second. Oh, I swear I'd seen that the marsh was on this city. It's not a big deal. Like, this city needed to grow too. But I really wanted to grow the city. With that in mind, I'm going to quickly buy this for Guangzhou so that I can get the dang harvest done there. And I'm not going to... Before I do all this stuff, I'm going to send him here to harvest. Okay, speaking of harvest, let's harvest here. We complete the harbor. Let's... We'd have to have 210, so we're not going to do that. The granary is probably vital for the city first. We're going to do chops and get mines there. Continue to explore.
No innovation in the past 200 years has
Housing.
done more to save lives and improve health.
Okay, to get chemistry, we have to kind of come up this route. Yeah, so let's get that for now. Steam power's not a bad idea. 2 movement, railroads. We don't have any even military districts. Canals are fun. Okay, this is going to be a big boost. 2 science in every university building. I'd also like to be the envoy of them, and we have really no one else to send stuff to, so I'm actually just going to keep putting envoys there and see if we can steal it soon. Do they have a quest for us? Eureka for metal casting. This is metal casting. Own 2 crossbone. We can do that. We can do that. Because we have 1 crossbowman, so we just need to buy 1 more. Put it in somewhere like Chengdu. We would need... Oh, we can't because we just unlocked the Huacha. So we can't do that. I hate that the old units aren't available anymore. That's unfortunate, so we're not going to get that Eureka. We are going to upgrade this unit though and get the arrow score. And yeah, let's continue to go there and improve that. Probably do one more turn, then call it good for this episode, I think. Peace all around, very nice. Increased our trade route capacity. We're about to complete a trade route. We have barbarians being really, really annoying. And we completed the library. Getting a harbor here is a pretty good idea. We have the bonus to get extra production for it. Could get the monument. But I'm actually going to just go for the university. It's going to take a while. Let's get the shipyard here. Let's do a chop. Let's get the lighthouse here. Okay, so we're doing pretty well. We've improved a lot. We're at 215. We're catching up to the Molly Science return. We're way ahead of everyone else, though. I'm amazed how well they're crushing it. It's got, I mean, maybe it's partially because we have this, too. Like, I'm amazed how much science they're getting. It's pretty wild. If we do a search, how many campuses do they have? Campus. There's going to be a ton. They only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we can see, so maybe 6. Possibly 7. And we have, well, C1. We have 11 on our own. So, okay. We're doing well. A lot more to do though. Still lots of improvements we're trying to make and focus on that, and then we can kind of switch to getting full science production as soon as we get to the Enlightenment. Yes, lots to do. This barbarian is obviously annoying, and we need to find out where they're coming from. So we've never even explored right here. That would have been nice. Okay, well, yeah, thanks for watching. Excited to see you in the next episode. Yeah, this is Hugo Stiglitz. Thanks for watching.